Hello my friends! Welcome back to Raleigh Art Studio and Art with Ms. Little. This is February, and February is the month to celebrate African American history. So today as artists we are going to celebrate an artist and a storyteller who is African American named Faith Ringgold. Faith Ringgold is an African American painter and a storyteller. She grew up in Harlem, New York in the 1930s during what is called the Harlem Renaissance. This was a time that African Americans felt free to celebrate their artistic gifts and talents. Faith is probably best known for her storytelling quilts. So today we're going to start a picture that's going to be designed after a book that she wrote. She wrote lots of children's books, but her first one was called Tar Beach. And Tar Beach is a story about a little girl named Cassie who grew up in an apartment complex in New York. And she and her family would go up to the rooftop, which was made of black tar, and spent a lot of time up there cooking and talking as family. And she always dreamt that she could possibly go anywhere she wanted to go. So this story is about Cassie dreaming of flying anywhere she wanted to go. And we are going to draw our own story quilt of us flying wherever we want to go. So while you're doing this, my friends, think about where it would be if you could fly anywhere around the world. Where would it be? I would like to fly to a deserted island with mountains and oceans. So here's an image of me. You see my long gray hair, and I'm flying right over here, and it's so tranquil and so peaceful. But we're going to start our picture by drawing the border around it, which is the quilt, and making little designs in here, and then we're going to design the inside of our quilt. So the way we do this is, I'm going to do mine with a marker, but I want you to use pencil and some type of a straight edge to make sure that your border line is straight all the way around. A straight edge is like a ruler. I made a ruler out of a piece of cardboard, but you could use anything that's straight. You could use the edge of a book to draw your border. So I am going to put up a piece of paper and show you how to get started. Oh, maybe I'll take her down. And I'll put this up. I hope you can see it. And let's see, I'm going to use a marker. The way to do a border that's straight is, let's say you have a straight edge or a book or a cereal box, whatever you have at home. Put it up against the edge of your paper. That way it's lined up. And you want to line that up nice and straight with the edge. And then we're going to draw a line, pressing up against that straight edge to make sure it's straight. Then, I'm going to use a longer one. You put another one up against the next edge. See how I'm lining it up perfectly here? And you're going to draw a line here. We're going to draw a line up here. I'm going to move my hand. See how they're lined up parallel to the edge of the paper? And my last little border is going to be right over here. I'm pressing up against that straight edge. Now I want to make other lines of division. I want them about the same. So I'm just going to take my marker. You're going to use a pencil. You can trace it with a marker later. And I'm just dividing this section up. Relatively even. And then I'm going to go down here. And down here. While you're doing this, think about where you might want to fly. Could be anywhere. Could be over a city. You could go to Paris. Okay, so now we have the border. After you've done the border, we're going to add patterns all the way around it. In each little section, you're going to create a pattern. This is a pattern, and this is a pattern. Let me show you what it looks like just in black and white. See how the little patterns I did? So I could draw a pattern here. I could even repeat that one down here. You don't have to repeat it, but I find that easier. I'll do another one here the same. You don't have to copy mine. I want you to do whatever your heart desires. This is kind of meditative. We could do a pattern here. Let's see. I'll do another one here. Let's do some patterns here. Just some little loop-de-loops. So think of some patterns that you might want to use, just lines and shapes, and fill each individual little square with patterns. Okay, you can repeat those. I'm not going to take the time to finish the whole thing right now. But once you've done all that, then you're going to draw a picture of yourself. So you're going to start, I'm going to start mine with the head. Now I've got long hair. So I'm going to draw my hair. And I'm flying. So I'm going to pull my arms out. I'll pull another arm out. And down to my shirt. Well, I'm going to run out of room here, so I should have done this in pencil, right? And there are my legs. And my feet are flying off the page. And I said I wanted to go to the ocean, so I can draw an ocean. And I wanted to go to the mountains, so I'm going to draw some mountains. And she always flew at night, so I'm going to do some stars. Swirly Van Gogh-ish things. And then you're going to add color. So here's the end result again. Put it right up here for you. And that's going to be our project for February, Black History Month. The artist is named Faith Ringgold. R-I-N-G-G-O-L-D. Look her up. You might like her. Hope you have fun with this, my friends. Love you. Talk to you soon.